There are some things in our day-to-day where we feel like that meme of, I don't know, but I'm too afraid to ask. And I believe credit cards is one of them. Most people can't tell the difference between a debit card and a credit card. And to be honest, I don't blame them because I was there until not too long ago. So today, I'm starting a new series where I cover personal finance topics in the most simple way possible. And I'll be starting with credit cards. I'll be explaining it like if you were 5 years old and covering some of the benefits, the risk, and what's in for you. So let's get to it. A credit card is a form of payment. But let's take it back for a second. Let's say that you wake up on a Sunday morning and you're craving a smoothie, like I did today. I went to Mary's Cafe here in Miami, which is very recommended for smoothies if you're ever in the area. So once you get there and you get your smoothie, there's basically 3 ways that you could pay. 1, you can use cash, which we all understand what it is. 2, you can use your debit card, which basically means that you're paying with cash, you just don't have to have it physically. When you swipe your debit card, your bank grabs the money from your bank account and puts it into the bank account of your vendor. So the exchange of the payment is actually instantaneous. And the third one is credit cards. And here's how they work. The way it works is that when you pay with a credit card, you don't actually pay for whatever you're buying. The credit card company does. So this company can be Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or whatever else you have. When you do that swipe, you get the product, but you don't pay for it. The credit card company pays for it directly. And then you have a responsibility of paying back the credit card company yourself at a later date. So basically, credit card companies are just loan providers. They give you money for you to buy stuff that you have to pay them at a later date. That later date is 1 month, which is the reason why when you pay with your credit card, you have to pay it back usually at the end of the month or just within a 30-day period. And now you might be asking yourself, well, why do credit card companies do that? Why do they give me loans? And the reason is because they make money out of it. And here's how. So there are 3 ways that credit card companies make money. The first one is that they charge a fee for facilitating the payment process. People want to spend money, but they don't want to carry cash, so they use their credit cards. And then shops, restaurants, or whatever want to have people spend money at their place. So they accept taking a cut of their revenues just to have people come in. That fee that credit card companies charge to vendors is between 1.5% to 3.5% of the total transaction. This is why companies that have very thin margins like Costco don't accept credit cards at all. Or even smaller place like where I got my smoothie today won't actually pay for it. They'll tell you to pay for it by having a sign and charging you additional if you pay with your credit card. So today I actually paid with my debit card instead. And also, it's the reason why American Express is not that widely accepted in Europe. It's because they actually charge very high fees to vendors. The second way credit card companies make money is by charging you a yearly fee. Most credit cards have this. For example, the Advantage American Airlines credit card that I reviewed in the channel a few months ago charges you $99. And some other credit cards just don't have a yearly fee. And third is by charging you interest, but let's put a pin on that. The main and sole reason why you should use a credit card is because it gives you benefits that are so-called points. For every dollar that you spend with your credit card, you're either gonna get back cash as cash back, airline miles that you can use to buy tickets in the future, or points, which are just basically like a currency that you can use to buy anything online. It really makes using credit cards beneficial because it gives you return for money that you're spending either way. So by not using credit cards, you're actually leaving money on the table. And the other reason why credit cards are a benefit to you is because you get a buy now, pay later opportunity. So you can enjoy whatever you're buying and you don't have to pay for it until a later date. But here is where the biggest risk comes into play. If at the end of the month I go and I pay the $5 that the smoothie cost me to the credit card company, everything worked out great. But what happens if I don't have the $5? Well, the credit card company grabs the $5 and puts it in my balance of the next month. The only thing is that they also charge me interest. How much interest? Well, it depends on the credit card, but the average is around 25%. And that's where credit card companies make the most money. A $5 smoothie won't be that much if it gets charged interest, but as we know, a lot of people don't have self-control. And believe it or not, that $5 can very easily become $5, $10, or $15,000. And the issue is that every single month you get charged more and more interest. So it compounds very, very fast. That's the sole reason why personal finance OGs like Dave Ramsey don't like credit cards. And it's because a lot of people just don't have the self-control of paying their credit cards in full every single month. And to be honest, they kind of have a point. So the only way that you should use a credit card and enjoy the benefits like getting the points is if you're able to become what I call the worst credit card customer. Because you spend money and then you pay it in full at the end of the month, so you pay zero interest. Credit cards are important because they help you build your credit score and credit history, which I can cover in another video if you like, but they require a lot of discipline. So if you don't have that, do not use credit cards. But that's it. I hope this video helped you. If it did, let me know in the comments or anything else you want to see in this channel. And make sure that you subscribe because we do videos like this every single Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.